and girls. We have a special guest with us this morning. We have Firefighter Buddy with the City of Tavares Fire Department. Hello, Buddy.
Good morning to y'all. How y'all doing today?
Good. How are you?
Just fine. Ready to help y'all be fire safe.
We have some questions. Molly and Leonard have some questions about fire safety. Can you help us answer some questions?
Gladly.
Our first question is, what emergency phone number do we call if we need to get help?
If there is a true emergency that you have, that you need someone to come help you, the number around here is 911, but it's only used for an emergency. Like somebody's house is on fire, somebody strange looking through the window, or maybe your mom and dad are sick and they need somebody to come help them. That's a true emergency. Now, question is, your big brother stealing your chocolate chip cookie, is that an emergency? No. In that situation, we want to call MOM. Mom! But if it's a true emergency, what number do you call?
911.
Very good. Next question.
Why are fire trucks red, Firefighter Buddy?
We want to stand out in the traffic. If we're having to go on a call and it's an emergency, it doesn't look like all the other vehicles that are out there. It's red, which means we're coming to help somebody. Get out of the way so we can get there.
What should you do if a smoke alarm goes off at your house?
That means there may be an emergency, and the smoke detector is telling you to do something very important. It sounds like a squeak, 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 or but it's actually saying, fire, fire, fire. Get out, get out, get out. Can you say that?
Get
Fire,
out.
fire, fire. Get out,
Get out, get out. That's so important.
Yes.
This is such good information. Thank you.
No problem. Next question.
What should you remove batteries from a smoke alarm?
The smoke detector, like your toys that run off of batteries, the batteries will run out sooner or later. Thus, we need a special time to change those batteries so the smoke detector is always working. And it's every 6 months. Any idea how we can figure out when the 6 months is up?
How? Tell us.
Do you know about twice a year, for some reason, your mom and dad run around to all the clocks and change the time on the clocks?
That's right. I remember that.
Yes, something about this thing called daylight savings time. When it starts and ends. That's the best time to remember to change the batteries in your smoke detectors.
You're so smart. Thank you. I have a question. How often should you replace your smoke alarm?
Excellent. They say that smoke detectors after 10 years don't work as good as when they were first made. Thus, it's really important around that time to change the smoke detectors. But now, it may be a problem at that time where somebody can't get a smoke detector. I wonder, pray tell, where could we get a smoke detector at, possibly free? Any ideas?
A fire station?
Absolutely. We have smoke detectors that we give out to those that really need help getting a smoke detector, and we'll even come and put them in if needed.
That is wonderful service, Firefighter Buddy.
We aim to please. Next question.
Can smoke from a fire hurt you?
Absolutely. That's why, let's say the smoke detector is going off. That says there's smoke in the area. And it isn't just regular smoke. There's other bad things in that smoke that can really hurt you. And thus, that's why we say, stay under the smoke and crawl out till you get to a place outside that there is no smoke.
Wow, I did not know that.
Yes, because many people in fires don't get hurt by the fire, they get hurt by the smoke.
Wow.
So to keep that from happening, stay low and get out.
This is great. This also makes me wonder, what is a fire escape plan, Mr. Buddy?
Excellent. That is a special plan that you, your mommy, your daddy, your brothers and sisters all sit down and think up of what you do if there is a fire in your house. And it all starts off with, how are you going to get out of the house? Are you going to crawl down the hallway? Because they say you should know at least 2 ways out of the house. So, and that's because, let's say there was fire in the hallway and you couldn't go down the hallway to get out. Pray tell, what other way could we get out of the house? Y'all have an idea?
This question stumps me. I don't know. Can you help me?
What is in your room that shows the outside?
A window?
A window! Have a plan of how do you crawl out the window. But if there is no fire, of course we crawl down the highway, and of course we do it as quietly as possible, right?
Yes.
No, we want everybody in the house to know that there's fire in the house. To get out, get out, get out.
Help, help, help. Yes, yes, yes.
And then, when you get out, the final thing for your plan is, where do you, mommy, daddy, brothers and sisters all meet so that mom and dad know that everybody's out of the house?
Wow, this is
It
great.
could be the mailbox out front. It could be the bird bath out front or the big oak tree. And then at that point, your mom and dad may want you to go to your neighbor's house to have them call 911. But first things first, make sure mom and dad know that you are out of the fire. But for this escape plan to work, and especially if you're going to be the one calling 911, pray tell, what's probably one of the biggest things that you need to know?
What's the big thing? What?
Where do you live?
Oh, I know. This is easy. I can do this.
What's the house number and what's the street you live off of? That way, when you call 911, they can tell us over our radios to come help you. Next question.
How often should we practice a home fire drill?
At least once a month. So everybody has that plan down pat. So that if there is a fire, everybody can get out nice and safe.
This is so important. I am so glad we have you here with us today.
It's an honor and privilege. Next up.
Why do people stop, drop, and roll? What's up with that?
Well, let's say that somebody got too close to fire. Whether they were playing with the fire, or let's say mom and dad were cooking on the barbecue and you wanted to make sure your food was being cooked right. And then all of a sudden, the fire jumps on your favorite clothes. Now, at this point, there's one of two things people do. The wrong thing and the right thing. What's the wrong thing? They jump up and run as fast as they can, thinking they can get away from the fire. But all that does is feed the fire and makes the fire grow bigger. So, is that a good plan?
No.
The other plan is make the fire go away by stopping where you are, dropping on the ground, covering your face, and roll back and forth where the fire is at till the fire is out. Thus the fire won't hurt you.
You know what? I would love to show this to the boys and girls. I think Leonard's gonna demonstrate for us how to stop, drop, and roll.
Awesome! Ready, Leonard?
Stop, drop, roll.
Back and forth, roll back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Very good.
Stop, drop, roll.
Roll back and forth, and the fire goes out. Very good, Leonard.
Thank you, Firefighter Buddy.
Next.
How can we fireproof our homes?
Excellent. This is a big question for the adults, the parents. Because fire is something that makes people very curious. Because fire does many things for us. I mean, there's the good things. It cooks our hamburgers, hot dogs, s'mores. And it's always nice if you have a campfire at the house, sitting around it and telling ghost stories. But sometimes fire can be very bad, especially if somebody's playing with it too close to something and catch on fire. And thus, we lose our favorite things, our toys, our games, and our clothes. Thus, we want to make sure, first off, that the kids know if there's something in the house that is used to start fires, like matches and lighters and other devices that start fires. Should we touch that thing? Ever touch that thing?
No.
No. But, again, this is for the parents. Kids get very curious. And sometimes that curiosity wins over common sense. Thus, we need your help to make sure that those things that you use to start those fires are put away in places where the kids can't get to. Just like you do with medicines and cleaning supplies. Let's keep the house safe. Next up!
I always thought, stay in the house if a fire emergency happens. So can I hide in my closet or under my bed if I have a house fire?
You're one of those that want to play a game with us?
Yes, I love games. They're fun.
Oh, but this is not a fun game because when a fire starts, what does it do? Does it stay small? No, it gets bigger and bigger and bigger to a point that we may not be able to come in and help you. Thus, what do we got to do? We get into our special clothes and we have to come in finding you. Thus, if you hide in a closet, under a bed, it gets very hard to find you. We need you to either get out of the house or stay in a place, let's say in your bedroom, where we can find you nice and quick. And also to help find you quick, you need to be listening for somebody yelling, fire department, anybody in there? And just like the Who's did to Horton, when Horton crawled for the Who's, what did the Who's say? We are here, we are here, we are here.
We are here.
Very good. And then when the firefighter comes in, you know what you do?
What?
Of course, at that point, you hide in the closet, right?
No.
You run up and give him a great big hug so he can help you get out of your house if it's on fire. But for all that to work, what's the first thing you gotta do? Stay in a place where we can find you quick if you can't get out of the house. Next up.
How can Mom and Dad talk to us about fire safety?
One of the biggest things is, again, practicing the escape plans and showing that maybe that we understand that those things that start fires are not for us to play with. In other words, sit down and have that good little talk so that the kids know what the parents are thinking. Next.
Well, this is very helpful, Firefighter Buddy. Would you like to sing a song with us?
Absolutely.
Excellent. Are you ready to sing our song, Miss Molly?
Let's do it.
The wheels on the fire truck go round and round, round and round, round and round. The wheels on the fire truck go round and round, all through the town. The siren on the fire truck goes woo, 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 woo. The siren on the fire truck goes woo, 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 all through the town. The fire truck goes vroom, 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 vroom. The fire truck goes vroom, 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 all through the town.
Very good.
Well, thank you so much for visiting us today at
at the library, Firefighter Buddy, and we hope to see you soon, and stay safe, boys and girls.
Absolutely, and I'll see y'all at school.